Hi there, Libra. Welcome to your love reading. This reading is going to be a you and them spread for anyone with Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Your first card out here is Retribution, and Scorpio energy comes through with this card and the number 8. Next card out is Change with the butterfly. This is also the twin jets in astrology, so could have something to do with a twin flame connection of some kind. Doesn't have to be. With regards to the Scorpio energy, we're going to get more detailed with the tarot, but you could be dealing potentially with someone who has Scorpio placements. Or you may have Scorpio placements in your chart. Okay. We get compassion, sisterhood with some Taurus energy coming through. And I'm drawn to the water energy here as well. And then Hydra, more water energy here. There's some type of catalyst coming through, some buildup of emotion that is reaching a peak. At the bottom, we have confidence. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this one kind of wanted to flip it as well, so we'll take it. There is some kind of momentum building, like I said, towards some kind of very pivotal event or moment. It's going to be very emotional. You may already be feeling some of those emotions building up, Libra. There's going to come a climax moment. There's like a destined event coming up for you this week with regards to love. So we're starting with just the general energies and the general situation, and then we're going to do your energies on the left and your person's energies on the right. So let's keep going through here. There's definitely some climax formulating. And I keep getting a very emotional event, especially from all this water energy here. Could be that you're just that you have some kind of water sign placement, or that you're dealing with a water sign like a Scorpio or a Pisces. But definitely an emotional time coming in for you here. Okay. Yeah, lots of like explosive energy is coming through in your reading. At the bottom, we have playfulness, but notice that this is in reverse, even though the deck is completely upright. So something isn't funny anymore. Something isn't a joke anymore. Something's getting to the point where it's seriously affecting you, okay? So there's some kind of catalyst coming through in your reading. It's almost like you need to know. You need to know something. You need answers. You need to have an understanding of what's going on. There's something almost like eating away at you. Okay, we have the fledgling. This can represent new beginnings. Lots of fire energy coming through as well. So if that means something to you, you may be dealing also with some kind of fire sign, or you may simply just feel very passionate about what's happening at this time. We have fulfillment, and then in reverse, we have honesty. Some of you may be dealing with a situation where you feel like somebody wasn't honest with you, somebody didn't give you closure, didn't give you answers to some kind of burning question that you have that just won't allow you to be at peace, Libra. So definitely some momentum building here. Building up to like a very pivotal moment. Perhaps you're considering taking a risk reaching out, doing something that you consider to be drastic or out of character at this time. This situation is definitely complex. It's murky. It's something that causes you a lot of confusion. I'm drawn to also this color. It's like a green, aquamarine green color. I don't know if that means anything to some of you, but it's similar to the same color that came out on this card. So it's almost like you're dealing with murky waters with a complex situation, something that's causing you to feel very emotional, very confused, almost like that feeling of being like out of breath with anxiety. And then we have lust, self-worth, and confidence, which came through twice for you. Twice confidence in two different decks. Okay, so there could be some component here of like the ego getting in the way of like your self-respect, self-worth, or your pride getting in the way of you taking an action that's been eating away at you. So perhaps you're thinking about taking a risk and deviating from what you would normally do. So if you're like, I would never reach out to this person, I would never apologize, whatever it is that you've been fighting against, it seems like you're coming to a climax point here where you're really like fighting yourself on this at this point, and you want to take an action that you're denying yourself because of some aspect related to like pride, ego, self-worth, self-confidence. And it's like I said, it's not a joke anymore. This originally you were just trying to play it off as like, oh, whatever, it's not such a big deal. But no, it's become a big deal now. It's like eating away at you, gnawing away at you each and every day. So let's dive into the tarot for more detail and see what's going on for you. Three of Wands. You may live at a distance from the person on your mind. Okay, Six of Pentacles, and when I peeked earlier at the bottom, there was the six, I think it was the Six of Swords. There was another six. So there's a need to restore balance to a situation this week. You've been thinking about a person who likely lives far away from you or is currently at a distance from you, physically or emotionally. And whatever happened between you and this person, it is slowly but surely gnawing away at you, and you're getting to some kind of breaking point. So here we have a Page of Cups energy, more water energy here. Definitely something that's got you in your feelings. It's got to do with, obviously, a romantic partner or a romantic choice. And you've been trying to stand your ground. You've been trying to be strong. You're fighting with yourself, though. There's something that you keep fighting with yourself about with regards to this person. At the bottom, we have Seven of Wands. You want to overcome this challenge. It's a very big challenge for you. But yeah, there's something that holds you back every single time. See that? You're holding back your own emotions. You're trying to downplay how much this means to you. You're really like almost drowning in your own emotions because you're trying to stifle them. But yes, something is building up to a climactic moment, to like a critical action taking place. And this may be something you've been thinking about doing, you've been planning out. Feel free to drop a comment if you've been trying to like prevent yourself from making some kind of impulsive decision, or like suddenly reaching out to someone, expressing your emotions to someone in a certain unexpected fashion or sudden fashion. I'm not exactly picking up what it is, but I do feel that you've been fighting the urge to do this, and that it's almost like a dam that's about to break, where you're going to just have to release all this energy somehow, some way. So for your person, we start with the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, and then the Two of Wands corresponding to this Three of Wands. Somebody's been thinking about reaching out to you. This person thinks about you too. You've been on their mind. They've been wondering if you're going to reach out, though. We also have the Four of Wands here. You guys may be separated by water, or you may both live near water. Either way, I don't see you physically near this person anytime soon. I do see you both thinking about each other. But more so, I see you trying to stifle those emotions, trying to like block them out. Your person seems hopeful. It's almost as if they're hopeful that you'll reach out to them, as if they would welcome communication from you, Libra. And then we have the Chariot. Wow, look at that. Queen of Cups energy and King of Cups energy. So definitely a match. Also the Two of Cups here. This is definitely like a match, a perfect match here. You guys are vibrationally a perfect match, energetically a perfect match for one another. And Queen of Swords. So they see you as someone who is very strict when it comes to relationships, somebody who's very strict and has firm boundaries and requirements for a healthy partnership. I'm also drawn here to the butterfly. I know we had this earlier as well in the pre-read, and I feel that you guys are at a distance at this time because this person did not somehow meet your very important and critical expectations for this connection to work. And yeah, I think you were very strict about this. You were very firm about your boundaries and about your needs, and this person was not willing or able to meet them. And then at the bottom we have the Knight of Cups, and here we have the Page of Cups. So a lot of mirroring going on. So if you've had this person on your mind, Libra, they've also been thinking about you. If you've had to like hold back from reaching out to them, they have been hoping you would reach out to them. They're not so much eager to reach out to you, but they're definitely open to the idea of reconnecting, right? So we have here the Wheel of Fortune, a destined event, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups at the bottom, with the Ace of Pentacles that this Knight of Pentacles is bringing over, or that your person wishes this Knight of Pentacles would appear and bring over. So what does this tell me? It tells me that your person is wishing and hoping that you would express your feelings to them. They would be more than happy to explore things with you, Libra, if you could find it in your heart to make the first move and have a conversation with them, or open that door to communication once again. So I don't know the exact dynamic of what happened, but that's kind of what I'm picking up here in the opening. I'm going to see if I get any additional detail. I was also drawn to this deck for you, so let's see if there's any other messages here. It's a lot of cards. We have friendship and reconciliation. Okay, so at this time, you're not with this person romantically. I do believe that this is a reconciliation opportunity that's coming around with someone who you cared for deeply. Anything else? Okay, fertility. This was a very passionate connection. Peace, okay. This person made you feel at home. You feel at peace when you're connected to this person. And for some reason, I think that's why your peace feels disturbed after the separation. It's almost as if like you can't release the tension, the thoughts, the yearning between you and this person. I don't know if there's a cat, like a yellow cat for someone, but that came through for me for some reason. I just saw a yellow cat. But yeah, that's a side message. It just came through. There's healing. Okay, so someone definitely wants to heal this connection, whether it be you or this person or both. This is a situation where both of you are protecting yourselves from being hurt. Both of you are kind of protecting your hearts, your feelings, your emotions. And there may be some kind of financial health component to this situation as well. But it feels like this is a connection that brought you guys lots of happiness in the moment, right? While it lasted, it brought you lots of happiness. And now being in separation, it seems like for whatever reason, you're both almost at the same time thinking about each other, but neither of you has reached out, has made contact. Although I feel like you're about to break down and do it, Libra, for whatever reason, like, because I felt that there's this energy building, this momentum. And somebody just needs to build out the confidence to go ahead and make that first move. In this case, your person is currently just hoping that you will make the first move. I haven't seen them necessarily making the first move, although I do see with the Chariot card that they are willing to travel to go see you. So if you're at a distance physically, they are willing to go make, like if you were to make the first move in communicating, they would be willing to make the first move in moving towards you physically. So in maybe taking the trip over to see you. That is what I get so far. And now we're going to pull a little bit of detail to dive a bit deeper before we close your reading. Okay, yeah, this is a no contact situation. Definitely you've put your foot down at some point and said, I'm not going to reach out. It won't be me. I'm too proud to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not making the first move. They should be the one to reach out. Why should I? Something like that's going on. This came out more on your side, Libra, so I'm getting the sense that you're being a bit stubborn with regards to reaching out to this person, at least for the moment, for the time being. Okay, a couple more for your side here. Toxic and chivalry is not dead, okay? So you don't want this person to ruin your peace. Toxic fell over this peace card. You definitely prefer to keep things simple, to avoid contact if possible, because you don't want to reopen the door to arguments or a toxic situation. You don't want your peace to be disturbed. However, they may bring you reminders of like the things, like when you reminisce about this situation or address those feelings you've been pushing down for this person. You may have moments where you kind of reminisce on the nice things that they did bring to the table. Like this person may be very chivalrous. They may be the type of person who likes to help, help out elderly people, who likes to open doors, who likes to, just be that supportive, chivalrous person in your life. And that's not something you find everywhere. They're kind of an old school person, somebody who has traditional values, etc. And so regardless of why you broke up, that's sometimes something that you do miss or admire about this person. And then I don't think that we're compatible. So your opinion right now is like, you know, maybe this was a very passionate connection. Maybe this is a wonderful person. Deep down, I know I really like this person's personality and their core values, but I really think there's certain things about this connection that made it incompatible, like that, where we just didn't see eye to eye. And so I do pick up here, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong and drop a comment, let me know. But I do pick up here that you would be resistant to making that first move, even though you have this yearning that you want to reach out. Okay, on their side, we get honest. So they've been straightforward about their financial situation with you. This also came in between protection and financial health. So it could mean that this person is protecting some information as well. And again, another butterfly here that I'm drawn to. They may be somebody who resists change, at least at first. Okay, and then gold digger. We got gold digger on their side as well. You may be with someone who's protecting themselves from some, from like gold diggers, or thinking that people may take advantage of their wealth or be with them only for the money. We got, I'm seeing someone else. That could be you or them. It fell on your side, but I was reading for your person. So you guys may very well already be seeing other people. Let's get one more on gold digger. It's complicated, okay? We got complicated earlier here. This person may have a very emotional, complicated, like with the cups energy, complicated here. This person may have a complicated past when it comes to being used for their money. They may have a complicated past, and they may have like a tendency to overthink or overreact, or like come to early conclusions about how risky it is to date someone who they suspect could end up being a gold digger. So for some reason that's popping up here in your reading. I don't know if maybe things ended because of a situation like that, where like they felt like they might have been being used for their money, or vice versa. Could be, roles could be flipped. But I do think this person has a noteworthy connection to like feeling like they could be used within a romantic connection for what they can bring to the table. Okay, and then this is also somebody who may have religious concerns, or like differences in how to in how they see or believe in religious practices or outlooks from how you believe. You did say, I don't think we're compatible, so there could be reasons, including like financial reasons or religious beliefs, why this didn't work out the first time around. And then soul contract. Okay, but yeah, I do get that there's like a strong, unbreakable bond here for some reason between you and this person. And it seems like there's like a lot of history, unhealthy attachment. Yeah. So somehow you guys, for some reason, you guys can't let go of each other. Okay, and then avoidant attachment. This could be like a situation where there's been, I think we got like the twin flame as well, energy up here of change and lots of butterfly energy. Something has been changing and shifting in the dynamic between you and this person. I did get that you're trying to achieve balance, and that you're trying to fight your own urges here. You're trying to like control something or understand why something has been happening for so long. Okay, this person has recently, it's almost like the energy's been supercharged between you and this person, even though you've been in no contact and you've been in separation, and you've accepted that, you know, things broke up because you guys weren't compatible for whatever the reason. But I definitely get here that in the current moment, both of you are actively thinking about each other quite a bit, and it's becoming like overwhelming. To a point, it's becoming kind of overwhelming. Let's see what else we get here. Any other details to share with Libra? Okay, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Let's do 2 more. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. Yeah, this person has unhealthy attachment styles. So the closer you get to them, the more they want to run away or pull away from this connection. They have some kind of avoidant attachment style. And so it's hard for them to truly connect or be intimate. But you did go further with this person than they were comfortable with. And that's partially why the sabotaging began. And unfortunately, you guys do have a soul contract that hasn't been quite fulfilled, which is probably why all this gnawing energy is like not releasing more. Okay, and for the second time here, we get finances. This may be somebody who's currently struggling with money problems, or may have recently lost their job, or may have certain like concerns about their success that causes them, or their financial success or stability that causes them to like be hyper vigilant about their money, or who might be a gold digger. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Or this could just mean that this person feels that they wouldn't be able to provide the lifestyle. And since they're chivalrous and they want to be a provider, I think this person just doesn't feel that they would have the resources to provide you with the type of lifestyle that you would deserve, or in their eyes that you would want to have. So there are definitely a lot of complex things happening here. We did get complicated. So there's a lot of complexity in this dynamic here that you have with this person. But currently, you're both in separation, no contact, and possibly at a physical distance from each other. But if you're wondering, like, why is it that right now I feel so obsessive over this? Why are my emotions getting so wild at this time? Just know that they're feeling that same tug and pull. It's almost like you're mirroring one another. So you're not going crazy. It's happening for a reason. I do believe there's some kind of unfulfilled, unfinished business between you and this person. And so I don't see this resolving on its own. There's going to have to be some intervention, some action taken. So let's get your advice to close the reading. Reconciliation. Okay. So I do believe here someone from your past is returning to try to reconcile. This is somebody who clearly wants to try things again. Now, who's going to make the first move? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that will be you or if it will be them. But that's clearly what they want in their heart, and that's clearly what's being orchestrated here. Okay, it says here, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So Spirit is encouraging you to reach out, Libra, if you're interested in a reconciliation. And then attraction came out. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so what you've been fighting against, what you've been like, I can't put my finger on this. I don't know why this happened. I don't know why they behaved in that way. It's almost like there's unfinished business here. You didn't get certain answers, but then you didn't even want to ask at the time. There's just still this magnetic attraction here that won't go away, even if you guys have been a little bit colder, detached from one another for some time. This person has had time to kind of, it's almost like they never left. It's like they reattached to your energy. They separated for some time, and now it's almost like they reattached to you, at least energetically. Okay, it says keep an open mind. So Libra, it's always up to you. You have free will, but that is what I'm getting here. So if you're interested in this person and you know who I'm talking about, you may want to consider reaching out if you do want this reconciliation. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you, because I feel like this energy isn't going to dissipate anytime soon, at least not in the next week or so, because this is a weekly reading. But feel free to drop comments. Let me know if you'd like a bonus reading or if you have any questions. If you type in a question in the comments, I can try and focus the bonus reading on that question, especially if I get several similar requests. So thank you so much, Libra, for your time and energy, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.